Today is the first Friday of August. For me, that means August 10 minutes better. All that stuff will be for another video. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Melinda, plain and simple. For August, we chose the theme Muy Caliente. It's just too hot for that, whatever it is. So some of us are going to be going through our coats and our sweaters, gloves, things like that, seasonal clothing, but it's just too hot for that. Now, I know that a lot of people like to go through their stuff ahead of the season. I'm one of those people who really, I need to be in the season. It needs to be Christmas when I go through my Christmas stuff. I mean, not literally on Christmas Day, but I mean, it needs to be, I can put my tree up, I can put my ornaments on it, I can see, I can decorate and see what I've got. So I'm not one of those who can go through my Christmas stuff in the summer or at Halloween. I need to do it when it's closer really in the season. And it's the same thing with clothing. I have found that I am better at going through them and making the decisions in the season that those clothes are in. But if you can do it ahead of time, this is great. So this is going to be motivation for you to at least start thinking about it. And if you're ready to do it, just jump in there and do it along with us. Let us know in the comments which way you go with it. Let us know if you declutter and go through your seasonal stuff ahead of time, or if you wait until you're in that season. Now for me, I know I'm not very good at doing it ahead of time, so I'm going to still give it a try. But if that doesn't work out, I can at least plant some seeds. You know, maybe I'll see some things that I'm like, maybe I don't need this after all. And then also I can maybe put some things in quarantine. So I know that, you know, there's that thing where if you haven't used it in a while, then maybe you don't really need it. But with the way things have been the past, you know, couple of years, I don't know. I haven't really been going that many places. And there may be things that I would have been using if things had been a little bit different. So I'm going to have to kind of think about that stuff as I'm going through my things. But I'm going to give it a shot, and I'm going to see if I can let go of a few things in my closet, in my coat closet, or at least see if there's some things I can put in quarantine. And if I can't do that, at least I can plant some seeds. So if you've got some coats or sweaters or any kind of thing, I mean, you know, maybe you didn't put your winter stuff away, so maybe you need to take care of that. Maybe you got some snow skis that you didn't put away last year after the season was over. Anything. If it's too hot for that right now in August, it's fair game. So anything you got that it is too hot for, let's deal with it today. Grab your stuff and come on, and we'll do this together. Before we get started, I want to give a big shout out to my 10 Minutes Better crew. We have Diana Simplifies, Melesa, Pineapple from the Organized Pineapple. She pops in and out every once in a while. We have Amanda Jane from Mind Your Matters. We have Joe from Minimal Zebra. But we've also been joined by Shara from At Home with Shara C. She's been joining us for the last, well, she did last month. I think she started with us. And so hopefully she will continue to join us. And we've also had Julie from Lamere, and Sunday Dawn from The Helpful Home has joined us a couple of times as well. So it is an open collab, and if any of you would like to do a 10 Minutes Better video and you want it to be added to the playlist, just let me know and I can do that. It is a monthly collab. We do it on the first Friday of every month, and we have a theme. And also, if you guys have a suggestion for a theme that you would like us to do, please let me know, and maybe we can do that. So just wanted to give my girls a shout out and say thank you to all of them, and thank you to all of you for watching the 10 Minutes Better series. It's once a month, and it's an open collab. It's theme-based, and it's ongoing. And that's all you need to know. So it's all about just doing 10 minutes better. Doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be finished, but it'll be better when you're done. Now let's get started on my 10 Minutes Better today. And don't forget to check out the playlist. I'll have that linked in the description box below. See you in a minute. This is our coat closet, and as you can see, it's packed pretty tight. And honestly, I think most of this is mine. So what I'm going to do is just take all of this stuff out, put it on the bed in the spare bedroom, and see what I have. Let's get started. All of that stuff will be for another video. Maybe more than one. And all that stuff down there too. Okay, so it took me like a minute or two to get the coats in here onto the bed. But I'm not going to start my 10 minutes there. I'm just going to start it when I actually start going through the things. Because, you know, you may or may not have to move your stuff, so I don't want to count that part. It would really be relative to how much stuff you have, how far away you had to move it, or if you did it right out of your closet. So I'm not going to count that. But now, if you guys are ready to get started, I'll start the timer, and we'll see how long it takes us to kind of go through stuff. And when it's 10 minutes, even if I'm not done with mine, I'll have the timer show us that it's 10 minutes, and then we'll see how much we got done in that time, and if we want to continue on. So, if you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so we are going to spend 10 minutes going through our stuff. However, whatever you have, if you need to sort through it, separate it, just start pulling things out, whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. I'll do it my way, you do it however it's most comfortable to you, but we're going to spend 10 minutes. It doesn't have to be done, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but we are going to make it better. Now, what we're looking for are things that don't fit us anymore, things that need to be repaired, so we can either repair them or just let them go if we're not going to repair them, or things that we want to keep. You know, do we want to gift something? Do we want to donate something? Do we want to toss something? Or do we want to keep it? So I'm going to go ahead and say this thing, I love purple. It's my favorite color. And I bought this right before I got menopause. And I've never gotten to wear it. Like right after I got menopause, I started gaining weight, and I've hung on to it because I thought maybe, you know, how we do. I thought maybe I might get down to where I could wear it again, but I just don't see that happening anytime soon. It hasn't happened yet. I'm past menopause, and I don't think I can wear it. So I'm just going to go ahead and let this go, and it has this nice scarf with it as well. So I think someone can wear that. I think that's called, is that called a peacoat? I'm not sure, but yeah, I loved that thing, but I never got to wear it. This, I guess, we'll keep. I think that is something from my hubby's work. I think that was a thing. So I'll put that back in there. We'll keep that thing. So we'll put it over there. I do wear this every once in a while, so I'll hang on to it. Let's see. Let's see here. I don't know if I'll wear that. I might wear that. I do wear this one. I do wear this one. This, I think, is the lining to one. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's any more that I know are obvious that I don't wear. You know, I really liked this when I got it. I think I'm going to put this into like a quarantine thing because I did like it, and I did wear it, but since we have not been going that many places, I have not worn some of these things. So I wouldn't say that I won't ever wear them, but I haven't worn them. And this is another one. This is a beautiful little, like a cape type jacket thing. I didn't wear this one as often, but I think I'm going to put this one also in quarantine. So these two will go into quarantine. Let's see. Some of these are not mine. I thought all these were mine, but some of these are not. Now this coat, this is my long coat. So I will keep that because that is my long coat, and when it is cold, I am very grateful for that coat. I actually bought that coat a long time ago, and even though I've gained weight, it still fits. Because I used to always buy all of my clothes like way too big. So I've been able to gain weight and still wear that coat very easily. I've actually had that coat since the 2000s, I think, or the end of, I think maybe the early 2000s. So I've had that coat for like 20 years. So, and I'm not going to let go of it because coats are expensive, and I'm not going to buy a new one. So, yeah, I think, let's see. Like I said, I thought all of these were mine, but some of these are actually my husband's. So I'm just kind of scooting them around here a little bit. This one, I think, now I do like that one. I think I'm going to try this one on and see if it fits or not. It may still fit, so I'm going to try that one on. I'll keep it if it does. Oh, this is really cool. I need to put this down with my Halloween stuff, though. This is my witch hat. Sometimes when I was working, I would get home right before trick-or-treat started. And so I would wear my long black skirt to work that day, trick-or-treat day, because sometimes it was on a weekday. And I would wear my long black skirt, and then when I would get home, I would just put on I would have a black top or a cape or something, and I would put this beautiful hat on with it, and then I would hand out candy, because trick-or-treat would start like right at that time when I got home. Sometimes it started before I even got home, because I didn't get off work till 6 o'clock on Fridays. And ew, this feels sticky. So you know what? I don't know that we ever used this thing, but that right there is sticky. Yes, I don't like stuff like that. So that's gonna go. I don't like that. I don't even want to touch it. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just go throw that on the floor. Okay. And we are at 5.5 minutes, and that was even with me talking a little. This one's okay. I'm going to keep that one. And I'm going to keep my purple gloves. I don't think we need this. I don't think either of us wore that. So put that there. These gloves I will keep. Let's see. Oh, I know what that is. One year my husband decided that we would get Halloween costumes. We've never had like fancy Halloween costumes, but one year he decided they had a sale at this local place that had Halloween costumes. So we bought Halloween costumes. If I can find a picture of us in it, I'll put it in there. I don't know if I can find it, but this was mine. I don't know if you can see it. That is my Halloween costume. And so, yeah, so we dressed up and sat out and handed out candy. And that dress does not fit me anymore, but I don't think he's going to be willing for us to let those go. And then this was his costume there. I don't know if you can see his. There's his. Yeah, so that's our Halloween costumes that we probably, neither one of us can fit in anymore, but we'll probably keep them. And, oh, you know, I think this, I may have gotten this at work. I think that was from work. I never even took it out of the thing. And then, let's see, I think that's his. And let's see, is this another umbrella? I need to put the umbrellas so that they're all together, so we can find an umbrella when we need it. I don't like these velvet hangers, so I'm going to let these go. These tops come off on them very easily. So I'll let that go. I still wear this, and I can wear my jean jacket. You know, I don't think I'm going to use this, so I'm going to let this go. And let's see. I'll probably keep this one. This is just more plain. I'll keep that one. I think that's the liner to a coat. This is the coat that I would wear more often in the winter. This one I wear if I'm going to kind of dress up. So that's 7.5 minutes. So I'm going to sort this out a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. Show you what I'm going to let go of, what I'm going to quarantine, and what I'm going to keep. I put the Halloween costumes and hubby's coats and jackets back in the closet because those I'm not going to be decluttering. Those are not for me to decide anyway. But I'm going to show you what I have decided about. I am going to keep my red coat and my gray coat. It's a shorter length gray coat. It's a little bit dressier than the red coat. Not dressy, but it's a little bit dressier. So I'm going to keep both of those, and I'm also going to keep my long gray coat because I wear that when it's really cold out. Those are definitely keepers. I'm going to keep my witch hat. I'm going to put that down in the Halloween stuff. And I'm going to keep a couple of scarves and a couple of pair of gloves. One's gloves, one's mittens. I think. Maybe. No, they're both gloves. And I am going to keep my jackets. And we have some umbrellas there. So all of that will be staying. And then these things, I can wear them, but I kind of don't think I will. These, I haven't worn this one for a long time, and it still fits, but I just haven't been choosing it, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and let it go. But these two, these were handy when I was working, and I wore them some during that time, but I tried them on. And you know what? I really don't think I'm going to be choosing to pull them out of my closet. So I'm going to put these in quarantine, and if I don't wear them or use them this year, I'm going to go ahead and let them go. And this, I'm going to go ahead and let go. I can wear the coat, but I can't really button it up, so it doesn't really look right if you don't button it up. So I'm just going to pass it along to somebody who can actually wear it the way you're supposed to wear it. And a couple of scarves here that I'm not going to use, some hangers, and this umbrella that has the sticky handle. I'm not letting go of a whole lot of stuff. Some things I'm letting go of for sure. A couple of things I'm letting go of probably, to be honest, and these are for sure.
Es muy caliente. Oh yes, it's very hot. But soon we'll feel that winter chill, and heat will be forgot. We'll don our cozy sweaters, bundle up in coats and gloves. We're gonna be so happy we have winter gear we love. So toss away the oldies, let's keep only what we choose. If it don't fit, get rid of it. That's easy stuff to lose. Others will enjoy the things that we are letting go. Es muy caliente, but we're ready for the cold.
I used the two plastic hangers to put the scarves and gloves and umbrellas on. I used both of them to give it a little bit more strength, and I'm just going to hang them in the coat closet, just like this. I was able to thin the closet out a little bit. It's still a little more full than I would like it to be, but that's okay. I'll have hubby go through his things and see if he needs to keep all of these handy, and at some point I will be moving some of these coats and jackets into the spare bedroom closet. As I continue to declutter clothes, I will have more space in there, and that way these things can actually go in there, and I'll just keep the jacket or coat that we use most of the time in this closet. Well, as you can see, I didn't actually declutter very much from my coat closet, but I did make some progress. I was productive because I did let go of a couple of things, but also I put a couple of things in quarantine. And frankly, I'm already kind of leaning toward letting those things go. So that means just by putting them in quarantine, I planted some seeds. And I planted a few more seeds just by touching and seeing the other coats and jackets that I had in my coat closet. So over the next few months, as it gets cooler weather, if I find that I'm not choosing those items, if I'm not pulling those out and wearing them, then maybe it's time for me to think about letting them go as well. But I have to think about it carefully because I will still need my long winter coat, even if I don't use it this year, because it could be a mild winter. So you have to take things like that into consideration. But after you go through your stuff, know that you're planting the seeds and kind of keep those things in mind, and then you kind of make it easier on yourself to make decisions the next time you go through your stuff. So if you did a 10 minutes better along with me, whether it was a Muy Caliente or not, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want some more inspiration and motivation, be sure you pop over and watch that 10 Minutes Better playlist. For now, happy decluttering. Bye. See you next time. What you doing, Pumpkin? Yeah? Are you going to declutter some stuff? Yeah.